What's good, Polly? Gang, 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 gang. It's your boy, KeeSeeY. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm reacting to Avatar: The Way of Water. This is a sequel to the first Avatar, not Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you guys are familiar with the anime version of it, which I am. And that's if you call it anime, because a lot of people do not consider that anime. But I consider it as like a hybrid type of anime. But yeah, so I've watched the first Avatar movie. I've only seen it. Nah, I'm about to say I've only seen it twice, but I've seen it twice plus the time that they just run it on like airtime. You know, like when they just run random movies. Sometimes I've seen like bits and pieces of it. Sometimes when they run it, but I normally just turn it off. So when I first watched it, I was a kid because it came out in 2009. So I was a kid when it came out. And I think as a kid, I was kind of frustrated and mad, you know, because I was just like, I thought I was coming in to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, because apparently they had came out with the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, like a live action film, around the same time Avatar had came out. So as a kid, you're confused when someone releases a movie called The Avatar, and all you see is a bunch of blue people, and you don't see nobody airbending, you don't see nobody water bending, or nobody earth bending or fire bending. You know what I mean? So it took me out of it. I was just mad the whole time, and I was bored out my mind. I might even fell asleep, yo. I don't even remember. I think I was up. I might have stayed up. I don't know. I think I stayed up to the end because I was just like, whatever. Parents paid money for it, so I gotta finish it. But and the snacks were good. Popcorn was on point. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, so recently, about a year ago, during COVID, I was like, man, I don't know much about this movie. Let me rewatch it. So I sat down, I rewatched the whole movie, and I gotta say, I understand why this is like the #1 film right now. I think this is better than Endgame and Infinity War in terms of like how much it did in the box office sales. In terms of like rewatchable movies, I would most definitely say that Infinity War is by far the most rewatchable out of like the top 3 box office selling movies. But Avatar is a phenomenal film by Christopher Nolan. I have to say, and honestly, I enjoy Christopher Nolan's films. I don't think he's made a bad film from what I've seen. Like all the films that I've seen are pretty good. Even Tenet, I mean, Tenet was confusing, but it was still good and entertaining throughout. So I gotta say that it blew me away that like I was looking at a lot of the visuals and stuff that was happening, the visual effects, the water, the people, the animals, and I was like, man, like for something that was made like in 2009, for how it holds up, like how it still holds up today, was actually phenomenal to look at. And I really enjoyed that aspect of it back then. And I gotta say, I enjoyed the movie the second time through. And yeah, it's probably one of my favorite movies. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of the controversy over, some people are like, oh, the first movie was boring, I don't even want to watch the second one. But I mean, I really feel like if you were a kid when you watched it like me and you were bored out your mind, you should definitely go back and rewatch it, because I only remember a few things when I was a kid when I rewatched it. The dragons, or whatever those animals are, because I thought they were cool, and then a little bit of the fight. No. I remember when he had died, and then they had brought him back to life. I remember that part too. And like, of course they put him in a pause. I remember parts of it, but most of the movie I forgot. And I gotta say that I don't forget anything. It's like I remember everything that happened. So anyway, y'all, I've talked a lot. I probably spent about 5 minutes talking. I'm done talking. Let's just jump into the trailer. Are we back in the forest? Let me check this out. Zoe Saldana! They haven't aged a day. I guess this must take place like right after the first one.
fortress.
The Way of the Water. I gotta say, I enjoyed that movie trailer a lot because it didn't give away any of the movie. I had no clue what was going to happen in this movie. It says The Way of the Water. So I guess it's going to be a lot of water elements, a lot of water bending going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, I liked it. It was just so calming and peaceful. That music they were playing is like when you go to a spa, you can get a massage. It's like that music they be having in the spa and stuff like that. It's just so calm and soothing. Kind of put me to sleep a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, y'all, I'm definitely gonna watch this movie. I'm actually going to the theaters to see this movie. I think it's gonna be phenomenal. I trust in Christopher Nolan. I have trust in Christopher Nolan. Honestly, we need Christopher Nolan to direct the Marvel movie so he can get them back on track. But anyway, y'all, I don't know if this will outdo the first one. I hope it does, but if it doesn't, I hope it at least holds up. Like it's just as good as the first one. Or even just like, even if it's slightly not as good. You know what, honestly, I heard that he's been working on this film for 7 years. 8 years. Well, hold up, it's 2022 now, so obviously he's been working on it for over 10 years, if you think about it. So, since the first one I released. So, yeah, I feel like they put a lot of time into this to make it perfect. So, I feel like this is going to be a great movie. I don't know if this will be the ending. They might come out with another one after this because normally films just don't have 2 films that they come out with. They normally have 3 films, the trifecta, so it could be like a whole story arc. But anyway, I'm done with this video. Definitely going to go watch it. You guys let me know if you like this film or not. If you want to go see this film, if you enjoyed the first one. But on that note, it's your boy KeeSeeY and Poly Gang. Yo, we out.